KC goes in the direction of Jones. He's got it!
Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Welcome to the Fred TV Sports Report. We've got a stacked show for you this week, and we'll tee off with an annual fundraiser that I always enjoy covering at the Fall River Country Club. In a little over 10 years' time, the Durfee Hilltopper Athletic Foundation has grossed over $100,000 through essentially one major annual fundraiser, the Hilltopper Golf Classic. These funds go directly back to current student athletes and coaches. Founded in 2010, the 501c3 nonprofit was the brainchild of local families with ties to Durfee sports. The goal was to help relieve some budgetary stress on the athletic department by purchasing much-needed new gear and practice equipment, and even going so far as to upgrade the weight room a few years back. Now, as we jump ahead to today, with all of the renovations as part of the new Durfee construction, Foundation Treasurer Melissa Panchley tells me that the mission has evolved.
They're not asking us anymore for that machine that they can push, or, you know, that we did the whole weight room a number of years ago. We're now transitioning some of that equipment that we bought over the years to the middle school, so the middle school students can benefit from that. And now the coaches are coming to us saying, hey, you know, we want to do the summer league, but kids can't pay $150 a person. So we're supplementing so the students don't have to pay as much to get into those programs and give them a leg up when the season starts.
These summer programs are essential because official organized practices with coaches are not allowed until late August, something that veteran volleyball and swim and dive coach Chris Policino knows all too well. Coach has been an avid golfer for much of his life, so much so that he has developed a side job, making his own golf clubs. And interestingly enough, he said it wasn't that difficult to do.
It's just something that I just picked up just by reading and watching videos and giving it a try. Actually, I don't have mine today, but my brother is playing with a set that I made him about 4 years ago, so it's still out there.
Coach did say there are some prefabbed specs that are standard, such as the degrees, the angles of each club face, but the shafts, the grips, and the designs are all custom for the golfer. According to Coach, what the foundation has done for his players is invaluable.
The foundation here has been great. They've been opening up opportunities for students, student athletes to achieve a little bit more, opportunities to play a little bit more, give them a chance to really enjoy being part of the Durfee athletic program.
And what it really comes down to is sustainability for Hilltoppers athletics. Durfee is so rich in its sports history, and if the foundation can make a difference in even one athlete's high school career, its mission is complete. And this year's Golf Classic was the biggest one yet. While an exact dollar amount has not been finalized, Treasurer Panchley estimates the total amount raised is $15,000, their largest yet, which is $2,000 more than last year. So congrats to the foundation and all those who supported Durfee athletics. Now, we'll be back at the Country Club in late August for another charity golf tournament, so stay tuned for that one as well in the coming weeks. All right, live baseball. Let's head to Chew Park for our weekly dose of highlights from Fribble. We had plans for more day baseball this past week, but Sunday's triple header was postponed due to the lack of umpires. We'll blame the heat wave. So under the lights we go, and what a great night it was for a game. The Twins and Smokies players telling me during warm-ups how happy they were that the heat finally subsided a bit. We'll pick it up in the fourth. Scoreless game, Twins looking to change that, and they do. Mike Souza delivers the two-out base hit to left, just over the glove of Corey Lindsey. That'll bring Jim Belcastro home, and it's 1-0 Twins. Moving ahead to the fifth, same score, bases loaded, and more two-out magic coming your way. Austin Frizzato sends it in the air to right, misjudged by Jay Santana in the twilight sky. Kevin Tessier and Corey DeMedeiros score. Twins up 3-zip. They weren't done. Next up at the plate, Dylan Frizzato. He plugs the gap with the hard hit liner to right, goes all the way to the fence. Mitch Walsh from third. Austin Frizzato around from first. A two-run double, and it's 5-0 Twins. Jim Belcastro up next at the plate. He would cap off the 5-run fifth with a double to deep left. to score. Dylan Forzato. Twins win it, going away 11-2, the final score. And Brian Quinn, towing the rubber for the Twins, always seems to perform well when the cameras are rolling. The former Conley Cougar went 6 strong innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits, walking none, and striking out 9 en route to the dub. Let's take a look at the updated standings. Nothing really has changed position-wise. However, one big update is the defending champion Braves in first place, who began the season with a 17-0 record, were dealt their first loss of the season on Wednesday by the Brewers, who are making a run at the Dodgers in second place. One more week remains in the regular season. Playoffs begin second week of August. Well, the Troy City Titans are prepping for Game 2 of their 4-game road swing on Saturday night. The Titans dropped to 0-5 after last week's 30-6 loss in a rematch against the Rhode Island Cowboys. Winless at the halfway mark, the injury-riddled Titans are obviously not where any team wants to be. But the confidence is never lacking from head coach Anthony Comer, who told me this week that he is blown away at the morale of his players after such a challenging start to 2022.
We have so many guys that are out. We had, 60, 70 man roster. We're down to probably less than 30 guys now because of a lot of injuries that we had. I went over, played a little defense, trying to help the guys out. But, I'm so proud of how these guys didn't give up. They didn't quit, and they're looking forward to going to Connecticut this week.
Heading into Week 7 of the ECFL season, much like the Fribble standings, nothing really to update other than the records. The Admirals, who we will see in the final game of the season in September, continue their dominance of the division at 5-0. Next up for the Titans are the Connecticut Mustangs, an opening night rematch from June 18th. The Titans dropped that one 18-0. If you recall our coverage, that was a pretty close game throughout. Score not as indicative of how it was played out. Now, we'll stay at Durfee to wrap up the show as we take a look at the Hilltopper Track and Field Club. Assistant Athletic Director Kristen Govin started this club 5 years ago. We actually visited them back in 2017 for this very report. And this is their first year back on the track after a COVID hiatus. Campers can expect to learn and participate in a little of everything: relays, long jump, javelin, hurdles, and much more. Like with any extracurricular youth programs at Durfee, it's done with the future in mind.
I see kids coming through the high school now that I had in track club 5 years ago, so it's exciting to see them with their old track shirts on, and it was a feeder system for the track club and for the track team, and that's what we want to keep doing.
Keith Strong, or KJ as he likes to go by, is a Durfee athlete heading into his junior year at the high school. He tells me that he loves working with the kids because he can pass down the knowledge he has to those who might be prospective Hilltoppers in just a couple years. He tells me that this camp has helped him both on and off the field.
It's benefited me. It's helped me communicate with a lot of people better. It's helped me understand a lot of people better. Basically just preparing them for the next level so that they can be ready. And that's really it. It's better to teach them young.
Kristen told me she was happily surprised by the turnout. She was hoping for 60 kids, but close to 100 signed up this year. Camp is open to kids from ages 4 right on up to their freshman year of high school, and it runs Tuesday and Thursday evenings throughout the month of August. So it's not too late to sign up if you want to. For more information, email at the bottom of your screen, Kristen Govin at kgovin@fallriverschools.org. That is going to do it for show number 2 of the summer. Next week, we'll make a stop across the street at Bishop Conley High School to catch up with longtime basketball head coach Bill Shea at his Old School Hoops Academy. I hope you'll join me then. For our studio crew this week, Alex Mello, Daniel Keating, and Sam Montero, our director Mike Ferreira, I'm Evan Massoud. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.